Hello, Intactivists. Today I have some epic charts to show you. You're not going to want to miss this. We are going to be probably going higher in certain equities, and I can't wait to show you guys. So without further ado, let's begin. So our fear and greed index, we're at greed. We're pressing on to extreme greed. I don't know if you noticed this, but typically we do this fun little game where we go to neutral and then we start going to greed and we just keep going and going and going, and then extreme greed hits and then we start going back and we just keep riding this and we just keep following it typically. So right now we're hitting extreme greed. My plan typically is once we hit, greed, take some off the table, and then once we hit here, take a little bit more off the table, and then once we hit extreme greed, start selling things, like seriously selling things. And then once we hit fear and extreme fear, start buying some things again. And you just keep on doing this and you just ride this chart. So right now, this is time to sell some things. And we'll talk about that when we hit the charts. In the MMRI, we've actually dropped in risk quite a bit to 287.3, meaning that we're still high, but we're definitely not into extreme. So that's good. On to the S&P 500 heat map for the week. Remember when I told you guys, hey, Walmart or Target, you should probably pick Walmart? Well, if you look right here on Walmart, it did drop 0.13%. So it was really flat. We didn't really lose anything too much. Target, okay, it went up about 1%. But either way, it didn't really go up too much anyways. And we're going to talk about this Walmart that I told you guys about to sell puts on if you were going to listen to the entertainment that I was giving y'all. But yeah, so anyways, for the week though, we did really good. There really wasn't any really bad stocks except for Starbucks here. Starbucks did not do that great with a 4.2% loss, but everything else did pretty good. So really good week for the stock market. So on Thinkorswim, this is going to be our new charting platform, which I'm super excited about. However, these lines here, I'm not liking it because these trend lines, they're really great for me. I like the trend lines for personal use, but you guys can barely see that. So it's really hard for me to show you because like right here is the tail, if you will, of this triangle pattern. So as you can see right there, this blue that I just highlighted, we had this flagpole. This is a flagpole, and we made this triangle pattern, and most likely we're gonna go down to $9. This is Ford, by the way. This is on Ford. So Ford isn't looking that great as of right now. And also it's a little difficult to add studies really quickly onto this because I would have to go search like MA and then I have to go to the correct spot, which I believe is going to be your daily SMA. And then we're going to have to edit that to make it 200. So this would be here, your 200-day moving average. See, so it's just a little slower than TradingView, but not by much. But I just don't like how the lines are super small here. So as you can see, there might be slight issues. See, we're below the 200-day. This triangle pattern most likely is going to go lower. And if you don't believe me, look at this. This is a descending triangle pattern, has a 73% chance of playing out. See, descending. Look, it went boom into the pattern, bop, 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 bop. Brr. Look, runs again. We go to Ford. This is Ford. Look, it entered the triangle pattern. Now, bop, 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 bop. Now, most likely it's gonna go brr, like down. Most likely, 73% chance that it's gonna go all the way to like $9. So definitely get ready for that. I sold a very low call in preparation for this. Now granted, all of this stuff up here is pretty bearish. However, the RSI is actually bullish right now, and that's really it. The MACD is looking okay. It did reverse, so that's a little bullish, but it's still in negative pressure territory, but it is reversing here. So we might see one last pop up here, hit this rail, and then break out down. But you know what? We'll see. So Ford isn't looking too great. Everything else we're going to use is TradingView because I don't want to just switch over completely and you guys be like, whoa, too much change, too much change. So we're going to go slowly until I can get these lines thicker, because this right here is a 200-day, and look how tiny that is. That is like pencil thin. So yeah, so here we go. So on our Verizon play, we are doing really good. I told you guys, hey, maybe we should enter right here, and I entered right here at like 33.99, maybe, right about there. And look at this. We failed the pattern, this triangle pattern here. We failed it. It went down, and it pretty much hit the low right here because of that dividend. Really helped us out quite a bit to push it down lower. But we came back up, and now look at us. We're above the 200-day. We're actually really overbought right now. So this is bearish, pretty bearish. So keep that in mind, that this RSI is overbought, and we're probably gonna have to come back and retest this 200-day. And also the MACD is just really up there too. If you go ahead and check, you can see that we haven't been this high since January 23. So it's been a whole year since we've been this high. So we know we're gonna probably pull back quite a bit because we were this high, and look what happened to us. We just went down. So be careful with Verizon. If you joined here and you want to take profits here, I totally understand. I sold a call. I believe it's at $38. That's my call. And if we end up taking profits right there, heck yeah, we crushed it. But we'll see what happens. So this right here is SILJ. I am very bullish on SILJ. However, if you can see right here that we are below the 200 days, so that is bearish. But this triangle pattern, we broke out of it, which is very great that we broke out of this triangle pattern right there. And now we're probably going to hit the 200-day, which is at 970, which is awesome. The RSI is becoming overbought, which is why I think we're going to hit the 200-day, and then we're going to start coming back down and kind of work it off, probably retest this triangle pattern right here. And then once we retest the triangle pattern, like right about here, we're probably going to go all the way up to 1250. So that's kind of what I think is going to happen, is that we're going to hit the 200-day, the RSI is going to be overbought, we're going to come back down, hit the triangle pattern, and then go back up past the 200-day and go and hit about 1250, 1260. So that's what I think SILJ is going to do. And yes, I do own SILJ and Verizon and Ford, and everything we talked about I've owned so far, just so you guys know. All right, so this is the Walmart. This here's the Walmart play that we talked about. Guys, look at this. I said what? Look at this 200-day. This 200-day, you can't even get closer. Look at that 200-day. We were right on that 200-day, and that box too is providing support. Like if you would have bought in right there, you would have been up about $1 already. So we are doing really good on our Walmart trade. If you did take it, I did not take it only because I just didn't want to put up $15,500 to sell a put on this. So I didn't do it. I know. And I also would want the dividend as well if I sold the put. And the dividend is coming up, and it's 57 cents. So that means this is going to drop by 57 cents. So I didn't like that either, but it's probably going to rise because we're going to go rise for the dividend because everybody chases it, or a lot of people chase it at least. And we're probably going to hit the 50-day moving average, and we'll see what happens then. Or we'll hit this blue line again. The RSI did just bounce right off of this, and this is just beautiful, guys. Like honestly, every time it gets about to 30, it just bounces right off. It happened 1, 2, we'll say 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So that is amazing support down at 30 for Walmart. So I'm bullish on Walmart still. It's just that dividend is, I don't really like it where it's at right now. Cryptos. I have amazing news for cryptos. I am super bullish on cryptos right now. Right now, it is not altcoin season. I know we cover this all the time, and I don't know why we do because I don't think it matters at all, quite frankly. But we're going to be covering a miner right now. So a Bitcoin miner, Mara. I know some of my followers follow Mara quite religiously. So if you go to Mara, you can see right here that this has been working out perfectly. Like it's been following all these trend lines. It hit this almost perfectly. like right there. It's getting close. So at 12.18 is going to probably hit. And when it hits 12.18, you guys are going to want to sell because we did break that 200 day, which is bullish, but we're getting overbought here on the RSI. So we might hit the 12.18. And once we hit 12.18, 12.20, we're going to probably start pulling back some. Just keep your eyes out on that. So I think that Mara has another 70 cents to go until it's time to retrace back to the 200 day, which will probably be, 1060, 1070, because, the 200 day is going to rise up with this. So I am bullish on Mara, but just keep in mind that it's going to go up and then it's going to get beat back down. And hopefully the 200 day can hold some support. But would I chase here now? Probably not. I'll probably wait for it to touch the 200 day again, to be honest with you. Moving on to my favorite. I know you're not supposed to have favorites, but I do have favorites. My favorite crypto, Cronos. So if you notice this flag pattern right here, this is called a bullish flag pattern. Look, we went straight up. Now, if you go ahead and look at this and how this looks, I'll even zoom in like this. So if you look at this, we went straight up and now it banked off this, banked down here, banked, boom, boom. And now we're kind of like probably going to retest this right here. And then we're going to go boom, all the way up there. And all the way up there is about 15 cents. So yes, guys, Cronos is probably going to go up from where it's at now, maybe even down to 8 cents. Because remember, guys, we've been nailing Cronos really good. I said, hey, guys, it's going to probably hit 11.5 cents. And it did hit 11.5 cents. It hit it pretty amazingly, actually. Very quickly, way faster than I thought it was going to. And then after it hit 11.5 cents, I said, hey, it's going to hit 8 cents. And look, it hit 8 cents. Right back down here, 8 cents. And I feel like we're going to consolidate, which we're consolidating because we have to work out all this RSI pressure. So we're working off that pressure. And now we're going down, and that's okay. We're just trying to get rid of all the trend chasers. So all the trend chasers are gone now. All right, well, we're losing them. And once we go ahead and break out of the triangle pattern, we have 15 cents that we can look forward to. And 15 cents from 8 cents is about a doubling. So Cronos might be doubling here soon if you go ahead and think about it. So that's super awesome because as of right now, we are above the 200 day, we are above the 50, and we are above the 20 EMA. So very bullish on crypto.com Cronos coin right now. Also, if you look at this pattern right here, you can see this pattern. Look at that. This is what Cronos did. Cronos is an ascending triangle. It has a 72.77% chance of this going up to 15 cents. That's a pretty high bet right there. So we're just, we're just going to consolidate and then continue higher. Now, could this be wrong? Could we pull down and retest the 200 day? Of course we can, but that is a 24% chance versus a 77% chance of this going up to 75%. So yes, guys, that's all what I have for today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down in the comment sections below. Thank you for watching. And also tell me what you think about Thinkorswim. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.